Welcome, beautiful souls. Thank you for joining me for this meditation to honor the rose. Now to begin, we're going to relax our mind, bodies, and souls by closing our eyes and breathing in deeply. And breathing out. Now visualize as you're breathing in orbs of golden light surrounded by pink, beautiful, infused love entering your body. And imagine all those emotions of suffering leaving your body. Now imagine that as you feel secure and safe in this moment, an energetic safety and security bubble has been established around you and that of your loved ones. How do you feel that as you're doing this meditation, not only are you healing, but your loved ones healing? Now, as we ground ourselves, imagine your feet connecting to the deepest parts of the earth and you understanding all about earth and understanding how you can help Mother Gaia. In this moment, we call upon the spirit of the rose. We seek to understand you in your purity. We seek to know your story. And if we have done anything that has defiled you in any way, we seek your forgiveness. Now, if you can feel the presence of roses all around you, coming as they will and as they might and as they want to come to you, you're going to start to notice that you can feel the beautiful petals around the roses, as free and as wild as they choose to be. And you're going to start to know the story of a particular rose that has presented itself to you in your energetic body. You're going to start to see it from a seedling. And you're going to start to feel the love of the gardener that gardened it. You're going to start to appreciate the gardener who admires its thorns. And you're going to see that before this rosebud became free and open, it was tightly closed together. And you start to realize that a rose has some fear, one way or another. A fear of being seen as beautiful and not being treasured the way it's meant to be by someone who feels that if they can just buy it, they can just attract everything that a rose is to it. But the rose had to accept that its beauty is so beguiling that it will attract any and all things. And you start to realize that a rose accepted that it is love. And this self-love helped it to flourish and become what a rose is, that as we see it. Now, if you could think as to why people really charge a lot for a dozen roses, what is it that roses bring into our lives? Roses bring love, peace, joy, and harmony, understanding. Roses bring a deeper understanding of the things that we do not yet understand, the things that we have lost touch with. This rose that you're connecting to is you. This rose that you are starting to understand as your story is your rose. This is your rose. You are a rose, and you are meant to flourish and blossom and bloom and not be afraid of anything interrupting your process. You are protected just as a rose is protected. You are A rose, you have thorns, and anyone or anything that tries to hurt your process of blossoming will be pricked by these thorns and cursed forever. And this applies to that of your loved ones. You are as precious as a rose, because you are the rose that you envision. Now, as you start to feel how wonderful it feels to be blossoming and becoming the rose that you want to be, and you can be anything that you want to be, any color, any smell, anything. You are a rose, and you are such to be accepting of yourself. Realize that in this moment, everyone else is going to accept you as such. Now, as you embrace this, remain grounded in the rose that you are. Now we're going to do a couple of breathings to just solidify this beautiful energetic protection of roses that we have for ourselves and our loved ones. This is so mote be. It is done. Now go about your life in love. You are completely free of all fear, and you attract all that is love. And rest assured that anyone who tries to take you will feel the pricks of your thorns, and they will be forever cursed. And do not feel guilt or shame for what happens to them. They've been warned about what happens when they try to steal a rose. Namaste.